Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. If this happens to be your first time watching, I just want to let you know that I have some amazing recipes and they are definitely all tried and true. I'm a mom of 7 kids. I have cooked for over 25 years and I started this channel because people are always asking me for my recipes. So I think I have something for everybody, and I hope that if you haven't, you'll click subscribe and like this video, and definitely share it with your friends. It's realistic food, no fad diets here. Today, we're gonna be whipping up some black bean burgers, and even if you're not a vegetarian, these are fantastic. You're gonna wanna try them for sure. So just a few ingredients, really quick to make, so please stick around till the end, okay? We're gonna get started. Okay, so for these delicious and simple black bean burgers, I did an intro shot first so you could see everything going in. Plus, remember that all of my recipes are right here on my YouTube channel, or you can go to my website, dashofamy.com. So I went ahead and strained 2 cans of black beans and rinsed them. And so I'm gonna use a food processor. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can finely chop the onion and you can use a potato masher for the beans and the cilantro. You could do that stuff by hand, so don't panic. You can make these even without the food processor. So we're gonna start with, I have half of a red onion that I'm just gonna give a real quick chop to, and that's gonna go in the food processor first, along with the fresh cilantro. So I'm just gonna try to pull mostly the leaves here. Not too much stems. What a great smell. Man, I love this stuff. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finely chop the red onion and the fresh cilantro first. Go ahead and scrape it down a little bit. Okay, next, the 2 cans of black beans go in. This is also a super cheap recipe to make for anybody on a tight budget. All right, now we're gonna get that blended. It's okay, they don't have to be completely mashed, but you just wanna break the beans up as much as you can. Just gonna scrape it down and do one more. Perfect. Okay, so we're done with this. Okay, so go ahead and get yourself a nice big mixing bowl. Okay, so the beans go in the mixing bowl, and then 1 can of organic strained corn is going in. Okay, and I have some salsa here. This is just a mild on the border salsa. I think it tastes pretty good. And we're gonna put half a cup. Sriracha, love this stuff. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, and then we're gonna put 2 teaspoons of salt. Mrs. Dash chicken seasoning, half a teaspoon. This is awesome. It's a chipotle seasoning. This one's from Whole Foods. I'm sure you can get them anywhere. Try to find it for the recipe. It has that really nice smoky flavor that makes these awesome. You could even use fresh chipotle peppers or the canned ones that come in the liquid, but a heads up, they are super spicy, so use them sparingly. Chili powder, we're gonna do a full teaspoon. That doesn't fit, so I'm gonna double the half. And cumin, half a teaspoon. And some black pepper. Okay, I'm gonna mix this around and then we're gonna add the breadcrumbs last. Okay, and we'll start with half a cup of breadcrumbs and see how the consistency looks after that. And we're gonna dip these in cornmeal, and that helps them get crispy when we fry them up. I'm gonna put a little more breadcrumbs, probably like 2 more tablespoons worth. They smell so good, and they're great. It is a vegan recipe, by the way. If you want to melt cheese on them, which is really good, then it's not vegan anymore, but this recipe is vegan. And there are so many people that have gone vegan that I definitely like to make note of that so that they know. All right, let me get a plate and then we're gonna patty these up. Okay, so I have some organic cornmeal that I'm gonna sprinkle onto a plate. Okay, and like I said, this helps them to crisp up. So go ahead and grab a good hefty spoonful of the bean mixture, and they stay together so nice. And then just dredge both sides in the cornmeal. Okay, so it's completely coated, and then transfer to a plate. And you could eat these in a bun with the burger fixins, or you can just eat them on a plate dipped in some salsa or guacamole or sour cream. I'm gonna get the rest of these pattied and dipped, see what we get. I'm gonna get my electric frying pan ready to fry them up. Okay, I got 12 black bean burgers, and I've got this electric frying pan heating up nicely. I'm gonna put a couple tablespoons of olive oil because this pan is so big that they might all fit at once. If you don't wanna cook them all at once, you can store them in the fridge for several days and just cook them as you eat them. Or I'm sure that they would freeze really well too. So we're gonna cook them on both sides until they're nice and golden and crispy looking. Remember, it's a bean burger, so it's only gonna be so crispy in the center. So nice big pan, they all fit. And in this house, 12. I'm guessing they'll be gone today, especially because my son that's a vegan is gonna flip and probably eat half of them himself. I'm just gonna roll some more oil around. Just make sure that that pan is well oiled. There we go. Sizzling nicely. So we're gonna flip them when they're golden, and I will try to get a zoom in shot. Okay, these are done. They look nice and crispy. I cooked them about 5 minutes on each side, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer them to a plate. Okay, so I've got a nice sesame seed bun, and I'm gonna take one of these patties. And like I said, you can dress them up however you would like. You can do the basic burger fixins, lettuce, tomato, onions. So I'm gonna put sliced tomato, and instead of ketchup, I'm gonna go for some salsa. Just a little bit there. And like I said, you could melt cheese, you could put sour cream, and then a couple slices of avocado. Ooh. And there it is. Yum, yum. healthy, simple, delicious, affordable black bean burgers. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys will like this video, and again, I ask you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, share with your friends, and have a blessed day.